Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Ala. Today I wanted to show you a few eyeshadow looks for a one and done on olive skin. The color I have on right now is Oyster Pearl by Charlotte Tilbury. I will show you what it looks like, and I thought I would pick between a few different eyeshadow colors and try them on just to give you an idea of what shadow that is just a wash of color on the lid that creates a little bit of dimension. You don't need eyeliner. It basically just accentuates and complements your eyes as they are. So I wanted to take this off and then I'll put it back on just so you can see the before and after. I have chosen 7 different eyeshadows that can be used on their own to create that one and done look. I'm going to swatch them all on my arm and then show you what they kind of look like applied, because they do have a different effect. And so depending on the look that you're going for, I just left this sort of light makeup style on. It's kind of very minimal, and we'll go with this look to see what, if you were going for a minimal look on a day-to-day, what these eyeshadows look like and if they just hold up on their own. So as I showed earlier, I had Oyster Pearl. I'm going to swatch it on my arm. And I'm going to also just try to sheer it out as well so you can get a good idea of what it looks like. The next eyeshadow I have is also by Charlotte Tilbury, but I wanted to have 2 different looks, and this one is the Pillow Talk. I know some people go towards that pinky look on their lid that is really, really pretty, so I wanted to include that as well as an option. This is Pillow Talk from the Eyes to Mesmerize. So Oyster Pearl, Pillow Talk. The next one is a very different color. I wanted to have different colors just again to show the different effects on the face. This one is purpley. It's definitely purple, but it translates quite a bit different on the face. So I will swatch it on the arm. I do it lighter and just sort of swatch it as best I can. See how even when you sheer it out, it's already transforming. It's not even as purple as you would think. And on the eyes, it's not that punched, beaten look. It actually is really pretty as a shadow. The next one I have is Groundwork by MAC. This is the paint pot. This is what it looks like. It's definitely like a neutrally brown, but not like an intense dark brown. This one is beautiful as a shadow, kind of a contour for the eye. Just really pretty. These shadows don't demand a whole lot of attention, but it complements your eyes and just makes them pop. The next one is an Ulta Beauty matte cream in the color Game Over. This is what it looks like. It comes in this little wand applicator. Put it down here. And this has a bit of a mauve pink undertone, which is just really pretty. See how they're all very, very different. I wanted to show very different colors and how they translate on the eyes. This one is by Lisa Eldridge in the color Emily. I wanted to include 2 shimmery eyeshadows as well. Excuse the line right there. I was resting my hand on the table. But this is Emily. It has a bit of a taupe base to it. So it's kind of brown, it's kind of gold, a little bit bronzy. We'll see what it looks like. And then the last shimmery one is one of the classic Moondust Space Cowboy. So here it is. I wanted to add one of those kind of golden traditional eyelid toppers that a lot of people like, and they may even have it. So I wanted to show you what that one also looked like. To start with, I'm going to apply this Oyster Pearl. I'm going to use a brush and apply it with a brush. So that's one eye right there. See how the color kind of it changes once it's on the eyes. Actually, I might just leave that off because I think this is the best kind of cool toned natural lighting to get you the clearest idea of what that color actually looks like. I'll just do the other eye. And this is Oyster Pearl. That's a very top color right there. So this in itself is just really pretty. Just a very neutral, what this really looks like from a distance. And the next one, I will take this off and we'll move on to Pillow Talk. And here is Pillow Talk. I will go in with a clean brush so that we're not mixing colors. This is a very, very light wash, as you see. I can build it up a little bit to give you a better idea of depth to the color. So there is that pink eyeshadow on one eye. I'll do it on both. And there's that pink undertone of a one and done. There's Pillow Talk right there. And here it is in the pot. And you can see what it looks like on olive skin as a one and done. And I didn't include eyeliner on purpose so you could see what it could really look like on olive skin. And the pink is really flattering. It definitely brings like almost like a youthful look to the eyes, and it makes the brown in a way pop as well, the brown of the eyes. This next color is a single shadow from Walmart. It is by the company Jordana Cosmetics and it's called Mauve My Way. So here is the purple. If you guys prefer creams or powders, this is a powder, but I feel like the color, I think Social in the Merit Cosmetics, that is a cream pot, it looks pretty similar to this, and I would be very curious to see what that one actually looks like in it up close and personal. So if next time when I get a chance to see it, then I will swatch it on the arm for sure to compare the two colors. But this is the purple I'm going to apply right now to the lid. This is the Jordana Mauve My Way Color Effects in 09 eyeshadow powder. You can see the purple. I'm gonna show you the arm. This is the third one right there. You can really sheer it out. You can build it up, and it just creates like this shadowy depth that is really pretty. And these purple tones, they do make your eyes really complimentary, but almost like it translates as like a form of brown on the olive skin. So it's kind of hard to describe because it is like a sheer purple on basically a sheer olive. So when the two colors combine, it creates a brown, almost like a brown neutral look, if you know what I mean. But that's that color. I will take that off and move on to the next one. The next one is the MAC Paint Pot in Groundwork. I'll use a brush and apply it. This is Groundwork right there. It's a cream. You can see the one eye with the Groundwork and the other one without Groundwork. It makes a huge, huge difference. Let me just build it up a bit so you can kind of see the color. So this is it kind of built up. That's really pretty. I'm gonna add the color to the other eye and show you. This is definitely this type of color. It helps kind of create sort of that not only no makeup look, but if you wanted to create that effect of like that bronzed goddess look, I feel like this is such a pretty color for that because it translates as neutral on the eyes and it doesn't look like an unnatural yellowy bronze color. This is just a really interesting, unique, and beautiful color. Again, on the arm, there it is. The next shadow I have here is the Ulta Beauty in Game Over. And this one's really interesting. It's like a taupe. So you would think that it would be kind of like skin color, but there's a bit of pink in there. You'd have to really look closely. There's a bit of pink and it's just slightly more different of a color compared to my skin tone, that it serves as a really nice one and done, and it's affordable and really pretty, and it lasts all day because it's kind of like a base cream shadow. So this one I'd say is definitely on the subtle side, but again, not a bad thing. It just depends on the look that you're trying to create. And this has just such a fresh, barely there makeup vibe, which I really love. Some days I really go for that. So let me just do the other eye. Do you see the difference of skin tone? It's subtle. It's definitely more noticeable in person, as everyone says. Colors are quite a bit different in person, but I'm just gonna try to describe it as best I can. It has almost like a mauve pink undertone, so it is leaning towards the cool tone side, but there's that mauve color and it's right there, and it's already like it's dried down. So basically the color that you put on, you can build it up. See, this side seems a little bit more built up than that side. So just depending on the look that you're going for. This is Game Over by Ulta Beauty, and it's another really pretty one, just one and done, and it's a matte. So it's really barely noticeable whatsoever if you just want a matte face or a matte eye, a dewy face, just kind of get ready quick and get out. So that is another favorite of mine. I will remove it. The next one I have here is the Lisa Eldridge Liquid Shadow in Emily. This shadow has silver silver speckles, silver glitter, however you want to put it, but it definitely has a silver shine. So if you look up closely, it's like a brown kind of taupe. It's a little hard to describe the color for sure, but I'm going to blend it out into a one and done look. And they definitely dry down, but it gives you enough time to work on both eyes. So here it is. Again, I think this side is a little bit more built up, so you can intensify the. So here it is. It's definitely almost like a taupey brown with silver flecks in it. Here's the look, the color right here swatched. This one's already dried down, and mine is also drying pretty quickly on the eyes, but it creates a little bit more of like a smoky, shimmery eye. And that's really pretty too if that's the look you're going for. So these are all just one and done, really pretty eye dimension creating shadows. So I'm going to move on to the last eyeshadow, which is the Moondust one, and then we'll be all done. The last shadow I have here is the Moondust in Space Cowboy by Urban Decay. And this is definitely kind of like a yellowy gold look. So just depending on what your favorite colors are, I included a variety to choose from for yourself if you are an olive skin tone. And this is what Space Cowboy looks like. And this eyeshadow, this color is really pretty. It creates almost like a bright eye effect. The shimmer is silver. And I'm just doing it on the bare lid, so you can really see what that yellow looks like on the olive skin. So really in person, it almost makes my olive skin look a little bit more olive. In the camera, it doesn't look as green, but for sure in person, you can see that this yellowy brown base, it's almost like an ochre, a yellow ochre, yellow brown. It brings out the green, and sometimes in certain shadows, in certain type of eyeshadows like that Merit Vachetta, if you aren't careful, that brown, that yellow ochre brown, it can make you look sickly. And that's why I returned that color pretty quick, because it really did not flatter the skin whatsoever. So this is Space Cowboy right here at the bottom. And that in itself is a very different look. These are all really pretty, just one and done shadows. Some of them are creams, some of them are powders, so some of them are matte, some are shimmery, some are satin. I'd say like the Charlotte Tilbury ones come off maybe a little bit more satin because the glitter is more defined and refined and not as chunky as this one, which is really pretty in itself. If I love a glitter topper, so I would certainly go for these type of looks as well. But I also love a matte look that just creates a whole nother story, a whole nother feeling to the face and to the makeup and to the look. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. I got this idea from my sister. She is always on the hunt for a one and done shadow, and so I hope this helps her out, and I hope this helps you guys out. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I will be happy to create more videos in comparing this and that, or just showing a spectrum of colors for a particular area of the face. Let me know what you think. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. I appreciate all of your guys' comments. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.